This is pissing me off. Bullshit and a half there, man. Some bullshit. Good evening, WrestleChatMania. Your host Johnny for Raw 8/6/2018. Let's get started, shall we? The show started off with Angle and Cohen going off to the ring after a show video package last week, recapping what happened. Angle cuts a promo about Brock, compares, doesn't have any respect for him, doesn't consider him a champion, points out how much he has degraded what the Universal Championship means. Angle says everybody who actually competes in the ring each and every week is a fighting champion in his book. Roman comes out to sway of booze. Him saying, look what happens once you kick the dog out of the yard, nobody there to protect you. Coben has a very nice point about how Angle cannot pick favorites as a general manager. He has to keep an unbiased opinion. Then says Coben could have acted like a man last week against Brock. To be fair, Coben did the proper thing of running away because of what Brock could do to him. So, of course, that's your first match of the night. It goes about 25 minutes. Roman wins because of a tiny Finn Balor coming out to the ring and forces Coben back to the ring. Spear, Superman punch, the normal routine for Roman win. After that, Finn comes in, kicks Coben into the corner, coup de grace. Coup de grace. Yeah. Personally, I don't agree why you have one of your most over baby faces come out and attack somebody who's already down on the ground. Personally, makes no sense to me. It's kind of counterintuitive, but whatever. Seth goes to the back trying to find a tag team. Seth goes. We come back from a commercial break. Sorry about that. Having a little wood slippage. Seth asking what he can do about the whole Drew McIntyre Dolph situation. Angle says he can have a tag team match tonight. He needs to find a partner. Of course, Roman. He will find Roman later. We see Bobby Roode in the back with his robe, getting ready for his match against Mojo. Mojo wins via glorious Roode wins via glorious DDT. I don't know why they have Roode so low on the totem pole right now. He was the most over heel inside NXT when he was the NXT champion. He comes up to the main roster. They put him as a babyface because he has glorious inside his theme music. Personally, it can look better if it's not. If he keeps it, but not a face, he can use it for a heel tactic. Love it. Still think he's being way underutilized, being this low on the totem pole right now. Likely, Roode vs. Mojo will be on the kickoff show for SummerSlam. We get a commercial break. Elias in the ring to promote his documentary. Another one. We know how his promos have went. He draws heat on the crowd. He then calls Bobby out. Right on cue, Bobby comes out. Elias claims Roode stole the spotlight. Bobby calls Elias a joke. Elias pretends to leave the ring. Then he tries to attack Bobby. It doesn't work out. He gets vertical suplexed. I wish he would go back to the Dominator, but what do I know? He was the hottest thing for inside TNA with the spear. He does it better than Roman, and he is like 12-1 inside his MMA career. I don't know why they have him with Elias right now. I do think it can do better. We get a segment before a commercial break about a Paul Heyman interview with Renee Young scheduled for later. We come back. Razor vs. Titus O'Neil. Last week, since Apollo got the win, of course, Razor's win over Akam. Razor's going to get the win over Titus O'Neil. Plus, they said Titus, it's his home state since he was a Gator. I don't know why you have AOP basically doing 50-50 booking too.
Titus willed slide?
It's
ever since they turned
on Paul Ellering and they came up to the main roster, they have been very, very
pitiful. They need a manager that can speak. They should not speak.
No speaking for AOP.
Get a manager that will speak for them. And then book them like the monsters that they are. Not 50-50 booking against Titus Worldwide.
Just makes no
sense. Why are you doing that? Why, WWE? Oh wait.
Because they don't care about the tag team division.
Razor wins with the power slam. We have a KO show. The KO show returns, of course. What do they do with every top mid-card heel act? They make a
damn TV show with them.
Yeah, we see KO in the back with Jinder Mahal taking notes for his debut again tonight for the KO show. They come out.
KO cuts a promo about
how they both won against Braun. How even though Jinder won via countout, it still would be enough for KO to win and have the briefcase. He calls out, then he says, "You can do it again," basically. So we get a match. He tries to get Braun to come out for a match.
Braun is actually underneath the
stage area that they're at.
Don't know why he is underneath the
stage.
Because
just so he can flip it and then have him come out to the ring
and go do a commercial break. He should have just came out,
grabbed him, flung him to the ring.
It's what it is, though. We get
Roman in the back with Corey Graves
speaking about how
he's the big dog. He's the uncrowned Universal Champion.
Just
give it a break with Roman Reigns
already.
It is the most shoved agenda out there. So shoved we have a psyop reversal
that I'll tell you later
in the show with Paul Heyman with Brock trying to
flip on Paul Heyman.
I don't get it.
We come back, the match for Roman vs. Seth.
Before it can get started, we have an Angle in the back. Corbin comes up, gives Angle the phone, and Stephanie
says Roman can't compete. She's trying to protect the title match
for SummerSlam.
God forbid.
They do it for
Roman.
Roman asks Corbin how his ribs are because of visibly hurt from the match earlier. Then he just hits him in the ribs.
Seth goes out
1v2 against Drew
and Dolph. It was a great match. So far, I've loved all of
Dolph and
Seth's matches.
Plus, Seth right now is
probably the hottest
babyface
that Raw has. I love it.
It's just awesome to see
a white, neat babyface
inside WWE nowadays. They should have never took the title off him. I don't know why they did that.
But
contrary to beliefs, I've been liking this feud.
It reminds me of the whole Shawn Michaels
Diesel days. Just awesome.
We know how
match goes about
15 minutes.
The first couple bit, it's Seth trying to ward off attacks from both men. Eventually, Seth can't overcome the numbers. Ziggler wins. B-Team comes out. We have B-Team vs. Revival.
The match doesn't
truly finish due to the Deleters of Worlds replacing the tag team partners. of each team. We have the Paul Heyman promo. We know Paul Heyman is probably one of the best workers of promotion there is. He was so great. He had the eyes crying, Renee is trying to get him to say how he's turned on him. Paul was like, Renee, can I tell my side and how it is? I consider Brock a friend. My kids consider his kids friends. We had the vision of riding off into the sunset together, being with him having the Universal Championship and the UFC heavyweight title. I don't see how that's going to happen against Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier can beat Brock Lesnar 100%, guarantee it. We get a Riot Squad versus Sasha Bailey and Bailey again. We know where this is leading. They didn't have them turn on each other and do the feud that they were building for a year and a half at WrestleMania, because they are going to have the women's tag team division. They need anchors for the women's tag team division. We've had women tag team matches for weeks and weeks now of them pushing it on Raw and SmackDown. Though Sasha and Bailey get the win, but it's because Ruby makes a return from injury and gets a disqualification. I like the match. Sasha and Bailey do deserve better, though. We have then to cap the night off. We have Alicia Fox and Alexa Bliss. For Alicia Fox, accompanied by Alexa Bliss to the ring versus Ronda Rousey. Ronda has Natalie on her side, as always. Ronda wins via the Umba. I don't know where they're trying to go, but they put over how much Alicia Fox has done in the women's division. I like that. Thought it was a good little twist for them. SummerSlam, Ronda does deserve that belt. It's a crucial mistake if they don't put the belt on her. We need a champion that's actually better than Alexa Bliss right now, especially in the ring. Alexa Bliss can't wrestle. She has everything else. She's a great heel promo. They have the eye candy for her, but she can't wrestle. She can't produce good matches. It was very, very difficult trying to stomach this episode of Raw tonight. It's everything they have done, they are doing it for Roman Reigns to get the Roman agenda over, which makes the shows not as enjoyable that they should be. We do get some great in-ring, though. Braun wins over Jinder via counter. Via DQ. KO can still win the briefcase at SummerSlam if they via DQ, count out, etc., etc. I hope SmackDown is a little bit better tonight. No, tomorrow night. I really don't know. I know that I've kind of rushed through this show. They don't have. I can't sit here and talk a while about something that's not good, in my opinion.
I'd much rather watch. Wait.
I'd much rather sit down
and watch NXT each week, which I
do. NXT is
freaking
wonderful right now.
Everything that
they're doing down
there is on par,
man. This past week, we even had Tommaso Ciampa saying how NXT is the A show.
He's completely right about that
right now. Everything Hunter's doing down there with Sean
and producing
is gold. Absolute gold. Let's see. Is there anything else that I missed?
Yep. So
that's my thoughts and opinions
on Monday Night
Raw,
August 6th, 2018.
This is your host,
Johnny,
signing off. Have a good one.